Deception and trickery will always overcome youthfulness and being excited. Very nice. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Mardu Knights. Is this deck any good? I can't say. I haven't decided yet. It's fun. But what I'm kind of just hyped for, man, is the new Knights coming out in the D&D set. So I said, well, let me see if I can pick some of my favorites and see where we want to go. I've done Mardu Knights before, but I wanted to add a little bit of something extra into it from Strixhaven, see if I can modify it from Strixhaven. That's why we added one of my favorite Strixhaven cards, Leonin Lightscribe, to kind of up the aggroness of it. This is a very cheap and very fast deck, and it's not that expensive. It's almost artisan. Very cheap deck. The only rare you're going to have is Leonin Lightscribe, aside from the pathways as well, but you don't actually need those. So, of course, before we get to the look of this, guys, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, I'm afraid to tell you that the like and subscribe will come and get you and devour you. It's going to happen. You can join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. You can check out our Discord community where we'd love to have you there to discuss all kinds of things Magic. And of course, this deck and all the others are available on my AetherHub. All of those links will be down in the description below. No problems there. So, we're starting with Venerable Knight. I like Venerable Knight because, again, it's kind of an aggressive white card here. A 2-1. You don't see too many really kind of aggressive white cards, but this is a good one. I also, as you know from me, when it dies, it gives you a bonus. With as much removal and as much stuff as dying lately, get that bonus, that 1/1 counter when it dies. Foulmire, early game, great deterrent. 1/1 Deathtouch, that's all it takes is 1 damage. You can kill an Elder Titan with 1 damage as long as it's Deathtouch. Middle to late game, you can lose a life and draw a card. In case you're stuck, it is worth it for Profane Insight. It will also give us an instant, which also comes into some inner synergies with this deck. So it will add a little bit more something later on too. Professor's Warning, always useful to have a counter, a 1/1 counter. Additionally, to make something indestructible until the end of turn is also very handy. Just 2 of these, just for a little bit of protection. 3 Fervent Champions. We're going to go aggressive with these guys. We're going to drop them out really, really early. And we are just going to haste them and push. We don't really have the equipment to activate that last one, but as far as Knights go, very useful card. 2 Shocks, just for a little bit of removal, a little bit of early removal, and of course direct damage to the player. As I always say, 1 red mana, 2 damage, 6 letters, very simple. Feat of Resistance, another protection card. If you kind of want to split the difference between this and Professor's Warning, I don't blame you. But protection does a lot of different things. It's not just indestructible. It cannot be the target of that spells from that color. It can't be blocked, enchanted, equipped of anything from that color. And another 1/1 counter. So very, very useful card that I wish was a little cheaper, but still getting a lot of use out of this one. Leonin Lightscribe, our one creature that is going to be rare. He is a cat cleric, which I really like. He was really useful in our cat deck, Hunter Killers. Love doing a cat tribal deck. Was so much fun. Check that one out. I'm going to put the little link for a cat tribal deck up in the right-hand corner there. Go check it out when you're done with this one. He's got that lovely Magecraft that's going to give everybody 1/1 for every other instant or sorcery spell you copy or play. That's why we have some of these cheaper instants and sorceries, so we can kind of juice everybody up and really push tempo. Speaking of copies or playing, Show of Confidence. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery you've cast this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. So 1/1 counters and vigilance. You can surprise people with this. Combined with Leonin Lightscribe, Listen, guys, 4 mana on the board, you're attacking big board. You can hit Shock, Professor's Warning, and then a Show of Confidence. Leonin Lightscribe is going to give everybody +3/+3. Show of Confidence is going to give 3 different cards +1/+1. Professor's Warning is going to give somebody +1/+1. Shock is going to do damage. You are swinging in on turn 4 for a big hit with these kind of early combos. Yeah, you're really just rocking them to the core. You're going to see some examples of that. Somebody just being at 20 and then all of a sudden not paying attention to a big hit and drop it down to 4 real quickly. Sudden Breakthrough. I like this one. Really excellent Strixhaven card because +2 and First Strike and a treasure token for 2 mana. That is a lot in a complete package right there. A little bit of extra ramp and that flexibility with that treasure token just in case you need that specific type of mana that's not popping. Wintermoor Commander, another one that is just underutilized. When Wintermoor Commander's toughness is equal to the number of knights you control, whenever Wintermoor Commander attacks, another knight you control gains indestructible until the end of turn. Very fun. So he can get a very powerful, but at least a 2/1, 2-drop with Deathtouch, and he gives indestructibility. Very useful. Inspiring Veteran. Other knights you control get +1/+1. Simple, effective, kind of the opposite of Wintermoor Commander, kind of on the other side. Indestructibility versus pumping all the knights up. Again, kind of the idea here is we want everybody to get really pumped really fast. So turn 3, turn 4, we want to be aggroing in for a crazy amount of speed and destruction. We just want to be flying at them. So that's going to be the fun thing to do with Inspiring Veteran. He is a little bit of a lightning rod, but just upping the damage that we're going to be able to do with Leonin Lightscribe and everything else that we're doing, Inspiring Veteran is going to help that. And then, of course, Call the Death Dweller. Call the Death Dweller is very effective early in this deck, or middle in this deck, because basically you're almost always guaranteeing that you're going to get 2 cards back out of it with Menace and Deathtouch. Our deterrents for attacking and defending are Deathtouch, because we have Foulmire and Wintermoor. So just that little bit of damage and that extra Deathtouch we can add. Venerable Knight, Foulmire, and Fervent Champion are all 1. Everything else is 2. So you're almost always going to be able to get your money's worth out of this. 2 cards on the board for 3 mana right out of the graveyard with as much removal, with as much big board wipes that are going to be swooping in and trying to clear you up. You can keep the pressure on, even make it worse for them when you call the Death Dweller, this guy. So, and additionally, it's a sorcery, so it will trigger all these other things. You can call the Death Dweller, then immediately Show of Confidence, and get that repeating, and Leonin Lightscribe will hit it again. So, I mean, it is a solid combo overall to move these, and it's got to be fast, guys. Got to go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog. Got to go fast. For all of you ever heard of Sonic the Hedgehog? It's an obscure Japanese video game about this. Anyways, I don't have time for that right now. Not a lot of people have heard of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's very underground, very not well known. 4 plains, 3 swamps, 3 mountains. Here is where it gets tricky, guys. Here's the expensive part of the deck. The most expensive part of the deck is these pathways combinations here, guys. If you want to use just simple mountain, swamps, and pathways and just put 1 of these each, it's okay. If you can do mana to taste, whatever is going to work for you to get this mana base out and running is going to be the best bet for you guys. If you want to use anything that you have to double it, you really just don't want to use tap lands. You want that speed. Anything that's going to come into play not tapped. Snarl lands, if you have them, that'll work. Whatever you can just to keep the aggression and the speed up. Ultimately, this is a 1.7 average deck here, guys. That's very fast. Mostly 2s, but mostly 1. Mostly white and a little bit of black and red here. This is the epitome of aggro right here. This is aggressive knights. 23 creatures total, 14 instants, 3 sorceries, plenty of recursion for that Magecraft and other things we're going to have. 20 lands total, which when they're not land screwing you, should be enough. You can even go less if you like to live dangerously. You can go 19, but that's living real dangerously, guys. So make sure you have plenty of planes because we're kind of even on the red and black here. So make sure you're stocking plenty of planes because that's going to be your bread and butter at the end of the day. If you don't have planes, you're kind of stuck. So that being said, I mean the curve is not much to look at here, guys. It's one and two. There's one card. There's 3 cards in here that are 3. Everything else is 1 and 2. Not really a complicated curve. I don't think we need to show that off too much there, but hey, people like it, so why not? So we're going to start in the regular queue and then work our way to standard and see how that goes. Yeah, let's get it going. Let's see how she flies. All right, guys. Let us try it. Nah. Okay, now we're actually seeing some action here. Lazy Moonful. Lazy Full Moon, I like to call you instead. More mana. This is a 1.1 CMC. So I am not exactly sure how more mana is going to help. But, I mean, can't hurt. I flooded so bad, so I brought the mana down, so then I droughted, so then I kind of tipped it off in the middle, and Smokey the Beer, that's pretty funny. Okay, so we're going to do that, do this, and that. Okay. What is up, Lazy Moofle? Digital Mage. How you doing, Digital Mage? Me, he, him. What is up, me, he, him? Beanstalk Giant. He is, in fact, Cryle. He is 100% telling you the truth about that. I'll put that down. Okay, so now we're getting some actual good synergies here. What is up, Digital Mage? Cool name. Especially with the ones. I feel like it's like a classic 80s hacker name. Yeah. Thank you, man. Do you know about my YouTube channel? I'm actually what you would call a YouTuber. I believe that's the word that they say nowadays. I am in fact a YouTuber. Come check out my channel. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Channel? I don't know. I've only ever seen it written. Thank you for the commentary. Okay, yeah, well, I try to do my good commentary. I'm having an off night tonight, so you've caught me on a most special and interesting night here, where I'm doing really bad. Boof, 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 boof. There we go. Let's see if he gets that coveted. Let's see if he gets that coveted mono green removal here. That coveted mono green board wipe. Let's see if he can pull it off. Yes, please check out the YouTube, my man. Who's he going to fight? He's going to fight one of them, and he's out of there. Boof. Just that easy. Yeah, streaks are normal. Streaks are normal. I am personally, Digital Mage, I am waiting with bated breath. Bated breath. For a little bit of something called rotation. There we go. Alright, should we try seeing ranked right now? Let's see what we can do in ranked again. Alright, we're gonna aggro knight it up, guys. We're just going to be aggroing these knights all night. It's a night to aggro knights. We're ready to go night. Germany is no must-see. You mean I've got to see it? Or you say it's not worth seeing, basically. It's not like it's worth seeing. It's not a must-see. Guten Abend to all my German viewers, by the way. I have a lot of German viewers. Guten Abend. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Am I saying it correctly? I don't know. I used to know a lot more German. I was learning it a little while ago. Just for fun. I kind of have a thing for languages. Accidentally caught the Pomeranian in a recliner. Well, I bet that made a funny noise. I hope he's okay. Oh, this is one of them exile tribals there. Yeah, I know this. One of them exile tribals there. Yeah. Real spicy like. Alright, give me back that. There we go. I do need a red mana. That is something that I'm going to need pretty soon. Spiteful Squat. You know, I haven't seen anybody use this to much effect. Let's see if this one actually works. Okay, Tournament Grounds means that we can get this bad boy out. Do that. There we go. There we go. What is up, Musketeer? Alright, let's see if we can get any mana. A red mana would be nice to smooth things out, but either way, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I am basically just killing time until the new decks come out, guys. I gotta be honest with you. If you ask me, is your heart in this right now, Jay? I'd have to say, not really, my guy. And I think a lot of people last video when I was really shit talking a lot of standard right now, I found out a lot of people agreed with me, man, that they are not very happy with standard right now, man. They are not. They are just not happy with standard. The meta is just such a freaking mess. The meta is just such a mess that it honestly, it doesn't even really matter at this point. I had a buddy of mine, Gavin, my best friend. His ferret, he'd always knock his ferret off of stuff and push him away and try to get him off of things, and the ferret would flip over and act like he was having a seizure. Oh, we disconnected. There we go. Love when I disconnect. Love to disconnect. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Deathtouch. And now we're getting flooded. We're getting flooded like the Danube. Like the beautiful Danube. In winter time. Yes. Alright, double Deathtouch. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. That's what you want to see. There you go. Confront the past. Doesn't have any... Oh, ECD. Okay. ECD does nothing. Number 4. Burger King foot lettuce. Let's do that. Alright, sorry about that. We had a brief go down there, guys. Let's see what he does. He doesn't have any planeswalkers. There's Grim Dancer. Okay, so this looks like it's a weird Deathtouch hybrid. I can respect that. Alright, let's do Foulmire. Yeah, let's draw a card, cast that, boof boof. Hit the boof, push the boof. Let's do this. Let's see what happens, my guys. Yeah, you don't have enough juice to get rid of me, bro. You're out of here. You're out of here. So he can attack and go to 6. We'll have to see. Oh, he skyclaved it. He brought him back. Let's see what he does here. I would love to get some cards. Another ECD. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's great. Yeah, that's wonderful. Love to get more. Whatchamacallits out there. Mana. I really don't have enough mana right now. 9 mana, 18. So we got 18. We got a 50% mana right there, guys. 50% mana right there, guys. Yeah. There's Call the Death Dweller, which is really what I needed. I need Fervent Champion and Inspiring Veteran. There we go. Put a Deathtouch counter. We need a Deathtouch counter on you. Put a Menace counter and a Menace counter on you. And we need you all to push. There we go. Yes. Darkness, Charlie Murphy. Darkness is spreading. Yes. There we go. He's going to return somebody. So he's going to return Skyclave. Who's he going to apparate? We're going to keep going over this again and again and again here. Yeah, that's the one you got to get, homie. Alright. I'm going to need some more removal in this deck, I think. Alright, that's going to be Venerable Knight. No attacks. He keeps drawing good stuff too, man. That's the issue. He ran through 2 ECDs. He's played that Skyclave 5 or 6 times already. I can't remember how many. So let's put that on there. Alright, let's push that. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see if he doesn't get a third ECD. I'm sure he's going to get a third ECD. Okay, he didn't. He can't play Necrotic Fumes because he has nothing to sack. Okay, so what do we got here? Obviously, we have way too much mana. So let's do that and that. Oh, screw it. Let's do that one too. Hey, Raven. Thank you for coming by. Raven Software, one of my favorite companies before they got relegated to the Call of Duty mines. The Call of Duty mines. Resolve, he's going to gain 2 life. Wow, clearly we have way too much mana in this deck. Okay, so how much do we have here? That's 9. Which is that? That's 8. That's 9 out of 23. That's a lot of mana, folks. That is a lot of mana. Good night, good night, Raven. Good night. Bye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Alright, he's gaining life. There's Inspiring Veteran. Let's do that. Alright, let's do this. Push him in. Alright, he's going to do that. We're going to do this. There we go. Pop, pop. There we go. So he has got to have. If this is something amazing, he wins. If it's not, he loses. And it's a Grim Dancer. Couldn't have been a mana for him. Had to be some clutch for him naturally. He's gonna, of course, gain 2 life. Natch. Got him on the ropes. I mean, goddamn, Shuffler got me on the ropes too. So, you know, I'd love to get a... oh, he's going to sack somebody to push him down. That was a bold move, man. That was a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Wintermoor Commander. Okay, let's do that. Alright, let's push. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Hits a mana. Alright, there's Venerable Knight. Alright, we're making our way back here. We're making our way back. He's indestructible. Buff, buff. Alright, let's see what he draws here. Of course, probably going to be a board wipe. Something amazing. Oh, finally. Finally. Okay. Alright. Good one, man. Good one. Toasty. Very nice. Drew to a scoop. Yep, I mean, damn, we had to draw to something eventually. I think I've got too much mana in this deck, so I'm going to just bring it down. I'm going to bring the heat down just a little bit, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring this mana down just a tad. I'm going to... Alright, and what are we going to increase? We're going to increase the old... Fervent Champion, Feat of Resistance, Foulmire Knight. Let's see here. Let's bring this, what is that one that gives you treasure? Yeah. I need him. Sun Breakthrough, that's what I need. Let's take out a... What else can we take out? That's 21. That's 9. That's 20. That's 21. I think we could probably get away with 20 mana. Let's try 20 mana. You want to try 20 mana, guys? Revenge of Raven's Veto is a brutal combination, ladies and germs. Do not sleep on that, man. What is up, Slug Holiday? That was Vito's daughter. That's what everyone was killing themselves on. They kept attacking me with... I had Vito's daughter, Vito out, and I kept drawing to a Revenge of Ravens, and they kept attacking me. And they'd attack me with 3 guys and lose 9 life. It was ridiculous. So, no mana. Okay, there we go. So we're going to keep... we're going to toss that and toss that. Alright, we do this one. Do. What is up, Hugh? I have the Sonic the Hedgehog theme stuck in my head, so please forgive me. Green Hill Zone, also known as Green Emerald Zone. Not a lot of people... What you know about Green Emerald Zone, guys? Y'all know about Green Emerald Zone? Is it Emerald Zone, or is it Green Emerald Zone, or is it Green Hill Zone, man? Hudson Huck, what is up, man? How you doing? Guten Abend. Guten Morgen. Das ist gut, mein Friend. Du ist gut. Well, the meta is about to all get upended here in a minute, guys, so don't count anything out yet. Huffable Sloth. Love that name, man. Love that name. That he's a sloth you can huff. That is just too fun. All right. Do 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 do. He is gonna Sore Thought Thief here. Mill. Who does he want to block? He wants to block him. All right, pop. All right. Absolutely cannot let Rogue Mill go. They will go with a death grip on Rogue Mill, marching to their graves. In no way, shape, or form will they ever let go of Rogue Mill. There's no way. There's no way. They're not going to do it. I'm going to get that bumper sticker. It says, you can take Rogue Mill from my cold, dead hands. Because that is where that we are at right now. That's how they feel, man. You can take Rogue Mill from their cold, dead hands. That's where you can take it. Oh yeah, there's gonna be Rogue Mill guys that will absolutely play it in Historic. Absolutely play it in Historic. They do not care. This is the hill they're gonna die on. Oh yeah, absolute. There's no doubt in my mind. None. There's no doubt in my mind at all that they're gonna be doing that. They hit on something that gets them a good 60% wins, and they just need that win dopamine hit. That's all they want, is that good win dopamine hit. Consistently. That's what they like. Hey, listen, I'm not knocking them. Some people, they've just got to win. That's the whole point of the game. Is anything else is... I mean, spikes are like that. You know, I don't blame them, man. That's a big part of the Magic community. I'm just not like that. I don't mean to knock anybody's play style. They lock on something, and they're going to ride that out. Ooh-wee, they're going to ride that out. Absolutely. I'm just not that guy. I like winning. Winning is fun. I like when my decks win, but I'm more interested in seeing some crazy stuff and some unique brews and having fun. If I win without having fun, that's a loss to me. That is a loss to me. If I win and I did not have fun. Those games that are just drawn out slogs against boring decks, and somehow I just luck up on a card and I win, that's less fun than if a good battle where I lose. You'll see that in my video. I've always say, like, wow, we went like a 10-minute epic just slugfest. And I'll be like, man, I lost that one, but damn, that was a good battle. You know what I mean? Because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. When there's a good slugfest, when there's just excellent playing, tactics, movement, you get them good games. It's just not who could ever speed the best card. You know. Oh, he's gonna get a surprise here, folks. He's not gonna like this. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. Bet you not. Slug Holiday is sometimes here, sometimes not. Slug Holiday comes about once a week. Ooh, Crippling Fear. At least he added a new card. Yeah, I agree, Musketeer. I agree, Musketeer. This is boring, man. I've played against this deck 100 times. This is boring. I mean, there's 30%, 20 to 30% chance I win. You've broken the game down just into the most basic numbers, and you've absolutely sucked the life out of it. I'm the same with a lot of different games. If you're playing like an MMO, and you're just like, here's the absolute most peak optimal min-max build you could possibly do. And you have to play this, otherwise it's just not the most optimum thing that you could possibly do. I'm like, bro, I'm just kind of... Yeah, Slug Holiday's been here for a couple months, on and off. I mean, I'll take a lose with grace as long as it's an earned loss. You know what I mean? When I just get my ass whipped, that's because the shuffler's slapping me around, or they're playing some BS like this stuff that they got going on right now. You know? Oh, is he gonna surprise me with a whatchamacallit? I can't imagine that he's gonna surprise me with Shark Typhoon. It's gonna be so shocking when he all of a sudden plays a card and it makes sharks. Ooh, geez. Oh, imagine my shock. Oh, he's gonna cycle it. Oh Lord, look, he's gonna make a 4/4 shark. Can you even imagine such an eventuality happening? Subbed with Prime for 9 months. Vegeta on his 9 months, working on his Gold Lotus in 3 more months, man. I mean, his Black Lotus in 3 months. Amazing. Armaghost. Oh my God, Armaghost. We ain't seen you. Oh, Armaghost took off. Armaghost took off. He did not want to be here anymore. That is very hurtful, man. That really hurts. I don't like to see Armaghost take off. All right, let's see here. I'm down to 3 life. Here's Fervent Champion. Let's see if he counterspells it. He does not. Let's do this. Let's do that. PS4 Gamer 330. What is up, PS4 Gamer 330? He's going to negate, create a shark. And yeah, that's going to be it for us there. Not only was he rogue milling, he was rogue milling the absolute slowest he could possibly play. So, not much to say about that, folks. Not much to say about that, guys. Let's get back into it, guys. We had a really bad draw there. Maybe I'm tempting fate with only 20, but damn it, I'm gonna try it. Why not? Why not? No red, and we have enough mana. I encounter a rogue mill every day of my life, forever. So, you know. Clever Lumimancer. Okay, so he's going with white aggro. I don't think I need tournament grounds. Dark Sorcerer, how you doing, man? He's going to Bone Crush that, naturally. Pop. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Inspiring Veteran. Probably going to get burned again. Interesting. Treasure token. No blocks. Oof. Okay. Alright, so what do we got now? Let's do Death Knight. And push. Clearly, now we really are tempting fate. We do need more mana. Post-rotation, they're going to be really severely nerfed. Rogue mill decks are going to absolutely lose a lot of their power. They're probably still going to be effective enough. But overall, I don't think they're going to be as useful. I don't think they're going to be nearly as useful as what they were. So, let's push in here. Boof, boof. What is he going to try to do? What is he going to try to do to stay? He knows I got something up my sleeve. He knows I got something up my sleeve. What are you going to try to get, man? Yeah? What are you going to try to get here? You know I got something, homie. Yeah. You can do something? Yeah, do it, man. There you go. I got this. What? There you go. Swing it, man. What deck you running there? What deck you running there, Dark Sorcerer? Run Amok. Ooh, man after my own heart. Run Amok is underrated, in my opinion. Oof. Okay, so now we gotta hold steady because this thing is gonna drought me. It is gonna drought me. Shouldn't have probably attacked last time, but Doctored up Aura. Aura is always very good. Alright, so that's show confidence. It does not want to give me any mana. It just won't do it. I think I have absolutely just drove him crazy. Well, I only have 19 mana. Oh yeah, that's probably too little. That is probably too little. My turn. Oh, that'll work. We need red, or do we need black? We need red. Sun Breakthrough will give us the black. Yeah. No attacks, and turn. Hey, Gale Lord. Historic Anthology 5 today. Yeah, man, good for you, bro. I mean, the Cenobites are cool. I love Elish, Grand Cenobite. But I don't play Historic enough to make it worth it. Yeah. Push me, man. I dare you. Say what again? Say what again? Yeah, okay, there's shock. Well, let's try that first then, shall we? He's gonna have to play a whatchamacallit to get that off of him. Yeah, he's gonna have to play a Ribrock on that to get it off of him. Yeah. Let's go to null 0 here, boys. You can either block and go to null 0, or you can take it, and I'm holding back on the old whatchamacallit. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna push. He's gonna push. He may have an Embercleave. So No really telling what's going on here. We got to block everybody. Unfortunately, we're going to do that one on that one. We're going to do that one on that one. Probably going to get our ass kicked. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, run amok on that one. He's going to push, go over. 2-2. He dies. Yeah, there we go. And Rimrock's going to come out. Okay, so now we can put a black down. So now we can do Call the Death Dweller. We can bring back Foulmire and Inspiring Veteran. There we go. Put a Deathtouch on him. I'm going to Menace on you. Boom. Perfect. So let's see if he has a trample. Oh no, it's a clever Lubomancer. It's a clever Lubomancer. So let's do Leonin Lightscribe. Let's go for all the marbles here, folks. Deception and trickery will always overcome youthfulness and being excited. Very nice. What's a card that I think is too overpowered? Ooh, what a spicy topic. I don't think I've ever talked about this before. /S. That is sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen. I've talked about this a whole lot. Ugin. Ugin is OP. Sorry, guys. Extinction Event, OP. Alright, a little bit more mana, and I think we're going to squeeze out the perfect tuning here. So, let us take a look. Tournament Grounds? No. Let's do that one. So, that's 9. That's 9. That's 20. 20 should be enough. 20 should be enough, yeah. 20 should be enough for 1.8, yeah. Definitely. Kiora? Yeah, pretty much. The ultimatums, if there wasn't a million bajillion things that could make them worse, but as it stands right now, Winota is OP. Alright, let's get back into it, guys. Thing is, you can't take down Ugin before he goes off. I don't care how bad a dude you think you are. You cannot take down Ugin before it gets before he goes off. Because I don't know. Is there a Planeswalker Destruction card that is ready to go that quickly? I don't. If there is, I don't know it. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. If you're expecting it, you can, and you have that in your hand, then yes, you can counterspell it. All right. Probably should have mulliganed, but what the hell? Why not? Wait, why am I not playing multiple of these? What's wrong with me? You can get, if you can figure out a way to get Bloodchief's Thirst off before Ugin gets his negative everything, then you're a bad motherfucker. You bad motherfucker if you can figure out how to play sorcery on somebody else's turn. You maybe could show me that trick. I don't know that trick. So let me caveat that. Do you know a card that will get Ugin off the board before, off the board, okay, not counterspell him. He hits the board. Do you know anything that will get him off the board before he gets it off? That's what I want to know. Mythos of Nethroi. Mythos of Nethroi turns into an instant, but it is not, in fact, an instant in and of itself. I guess if you Tybalt Trickeried yourself. I thought Tybalt Trickery only worked for permanents. Oh, it's any spell? Yeah, it's any spell, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. What is he going to do? He's going to do Faceless Haven. Yeah, get one of them, man. That's what you do. Pop, pop, pop. Exactly. Exactly. It will. I don't know there's any card that can get it before its first ability goes off, which is obviously the issue. Rewind. So he is going to do that. So what is this? Counterspell Tribal? Alright, we're going to push this. I'm going to kill that land. Let's see, he's got that one mana. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do with that one mana? There he goes. Yeah, it's Counterspell Tribal, guys. It is Counterspell Tribal. I had a feeling it was. Yeah, I had a feeling it was. I had a feeling it was Counterspell Tribal, folks. And I am mana locked here on Manaless Manasea. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so let's say you build that deck, and it is entirely centered around countering Ugin. And then what are you going to do? What's your win state with that deck? Yep. Thank you for no white mana. It's really great. Really appreciate it. Okay, now you're going in historic, man. Now you're going to historic, and that's a whole other can of worms. Okay, Shark Typhoon here. All right, really genius, really clever playing. Just play Shark Typhoon. Just counter everything until you get Shark Typhoon out, and your problems are solved. Yeah. I'd love to play a card. I would just be so happy if I could play some cards. Look at that, guys. I actually get to play a card. Amazing. Amazing. He's going to counterspell. It doesn't really matter. Oh, he let it through. Okay. No attacks. Yes, I suppose it does technically work. I suppose it does, sir. Alright, so let us do Feat of Resistance. Blue. They're flying anyway, so it's not going to matter. Let's push him in. Boof. And that's that. Would have really loved to have any kind of card there that would have been able to play white. I think the mana base is the biggest problem with this deck. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it for tonight. We're going to leave it there. We've got everything we do. I've got to do the shakedown breakdown. It's getting late. So yeah, I think that's going to be swords, guys. The word of the day is going to be swords. Trying to do something with an aggro. Mardu Knights. Half win, half loss there. I don't know. something to mix it up. I'm really just kind of test flying my favorite knights for something that's going to be probably a lot more knight oriented when the new set comes out. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, have a good night. Very good purple howley. Very good one, man. Nice one. So for everybody here at the channel, I've been J Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.